I think most of us had Devin Booker as the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Nope.
Until Kevin Durant came and got in the way. I think Devin Booker is
I just, yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not going to blame KD. I just think at the center.
But still, I think Devin Booker is still a top. It's always right now between him, D. Mitch, and now Ant in the picture.
I think Devin Booker is also going to have a really good year. Hopefully he can be a good pull-up three-point shooter again. That's kind of what held him back last year from kind of hitting some of his regular efficiency. Everything else was still pretty much Devin Booker, like he was still elite in the mid-range. Just had a bad three-point shooting year, particularly on the pull-up. So hopefully he can get that together. He's a good enough passer and playmaker to play the point for them. And then, of course, the X factor, as we all know, is Fingernail Boy. There's no, you don't really know what you're going to get from Jalen Green on a night-to-night basis, man. So, hopefully he can play well over there in Phoenix. I'm rooting for him for sure. I used to be Jalen Green FC, kind of hopped off that train. But, if Jalen Green can be 22, 23 a night on league average efficiency. I know. Big ass.
That's a breakout right there.
Yeah. That'll be a career year for him. So, hopefully he can do that. I think they're a cool, fun team to watch, but they won't be doing anything serious.
Swiper, am I ridiculous to think that all pro Jalen Williams, the days of Devin Booker being an all pro, them days are over? Am I ridiculous to think
he's
that?
28?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times has he made it? He's made it twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once, twice. He's not been a perennial NBA guy. So saying he's not going to make it again isn't exactly out of the realm of possibility.
Not necessarily making it though, Morris. If he doesn't make it, I'm saying being that good. Devin Booker.
I think that's crazy. But saying he doesn't make it, I think that's reasonable.
I think most of us had Devin Booker as the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Nope.
Until Kevin Durant came and got in the way. I think Devin Booker is.
I just, yeah, for sure. Well, I'm not going to blame KD. I just think at the center.
But still, I think Devin Booker is still a top. It's always right now between him, D. Mitch, and now Ant in the picture. I still think Devin Booker's better than both of them at basketball. I think Devin Booker's probably back to the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Well, you think the Wolves regressed a little bit then?
So I think the Wolves regressed.
Yeah. I think they regressed this year.
Because I got
Devin
Booker.
Yeah, would you think
yes,
Ant's going to take a step back or Booker's going to take a step forward over what he did last year?
I don't think it was necessarily Ant was better than D Book. I think it's just what I'm saying. It's just it's situational. Y'all know how basketball works. I can be better than you, and people might think you're better than me just because of the situation we're in. You know what I mean? Like I think Devin Booker got his team back. He's even said that he was was a little uncomfortable. Now I don't know if that's necessarily throwing KD under the bus or whatever, but I still think Devin Booker is as good.
He's right though. I mean, I'm the man over here, and KD come over here. I got to switch up my style.
Right.
I do, and it might get a little tricky.
I think it's fair to give Devin Booker a little grace and let's see what happens this season. I think for the past 5, ever since Bradley Beal kind of stepped back and all of that, I think Devin Booker has been. I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know who I'm forgetting.
Who is the man on this crew, Ox? Is it Devin Booker? Is Booker the man on this crew?
For sure. That's not
no question about it.
Devin
Booker is the man on this crew.
Jordan Ott kind of emphasized that in his introductory press conference that this is Devin Booker's team. He made sure.
All right.
So
Chill,
there's no questions if anyone for whatever reason had a question.
Yeah, Chill, are you questioning it?
I think he's the best player on the crew. No question about that. I do. I think he's the best player. I'm asking a question amongst the group. I think he's the best player on the crew. No doubt about that. In fact, I'm going to take it a step further than that. I wouldn't be surprised. I saw him go 26 a game last year on bad efficiency at the long ball line. Am I ridiculous to think that Devin Booker could lead the league in scoring this year? Am I ridiculous to think that?
Yes.
I think that.
Yeah.
The bar to lead the league in scoring is like 32, 33.
What?
Yeah, I don't think
okay. And again, Mars. Last season, we had a guy who played 75 games on bad efficiency at the long ball line, right? So this year we're getting a different dude. KD is gone. I got the ball back in my hands.
Okay, but Devin Booker's done the best with another playmaker on the floor. Who's helping him do that? Because that's Chris. Best years were Chris Paul and KD.
I always liked him off the basketball, but the fact that he now has the ball in his hands, I'm really looking forward to the experiment of him being the lead guard. And if he did that last year, because he did that last year and he was 26 a game. Well, now Jalen Green's going to play off of him. Dylan Brooks is going to play off of him. He's going to be responsible for a lot for other people's offense, but they also going to go to him for buckets because we don't have consistent bucket getters on this crew like that. So we're going to get games where things get tricky and we got to go to him for buckets consistently. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw 34, 31, 30. I wouldn't be surprised.
He's not a good enough shooter. He's not a good enough shooter.
It's not even that he's not a good enough shooter.
And on top of that, I think he would need to. And then it needs to be the free throws, but also like I think the shooting. He doesn't generate enough contact on the enough free throws to be able to do that. But also, you still do need to like shoot better. Like Devin Booker is a more famed shooter than he is an actual like elite shooter. So like all that stuff. But then now the floor is going to be also restricted more. Because having Jalen Green, having Dylan, I think all the way around, like it's going to be a tougher scoring situation than he's been in previously with KD and with CP3. Like they extended Devin Booker's ability to operate in an open, clean floor. I think that's going to be harder for him to do this year. His assists might go up. This could be the year he's the best, distributor that he's ever been. But I think scoring is going to be a really hard thing. That's a really hard mountain for him to climb this year.
What's the gap between him and Luka as shooters?
Well, Luka is, I would say, a better pull-up shooter than he is, in part just because, like, off the dribble, on volume, like he just is just a better shooter. I think Devin Booker
is a better pull-up shooter, pull-up three-point shooter.
Yeah, I think Booker's a better technician.
But that's really it, though.
Yeah, Booker in the mid-range.
I think Book is better in the mid-range. I do.
He is.
As a pull-up shooter.
Yeah, he's a better free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's just really he's a really good, really technically sound shooter, and so that helps him a lot. And the way his body movement when he gets into the post in the mid range is elite too.
You're not giving Book enough right now, Swiper. I don't think so. I think you're being really low on Book right now. And I mean that's fair to be critical. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I think I expect a lot more from Book than what you're giving him right now.
Especially relative to rosters too. Like when you get a guy that is as bona fide as a bucket and a guy like you drop KD on any roster, the players know that I have to take a step back, not because I'm not good enough, but because KD's that great and I have to get KD here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker, like obviously he had the days of poverty when he was growing up with the Phoenix Suns, but he's never had as great of an opportunity as now to really go out there and shoot whatever I want to. We've seen Devin Booker put up 70. We've seen Devin Booker go on heaters. Devin Booker's when he gets hot, Devin Booker's one of the biggest problems in the NBA. And on any given night, he's going to be given the opportunity to really just shoot whatever he wants to. I think he's going to have a career high in points. He's going to have a career high in field goal attempts. And he's going to have autonomy to do whatever he wants. But Dion,
to your point.
I would like for you to chime in on how you feel about the Phoenix Suns.
It was good, yo. So I appreciate what y'all are saying, bro. Honestly, y'all all have some good points. But I'm gonna say this: I think the Suns will probably be around that 8-10 mark, 7 or 10. But I think D Book is the best shooting guard inside the league. Me personally. And when I'm looking at these stats right here, bro, I mean, he averaged 27 in 2023, 2024. So, I mean, when Chill's saying about like 3 to 4 more points more, I feel like that's pretty doable. So I think D Book will go crazy. Ali, like he said earlier, bro, no matter where Dylan Brooks go, they always win. I mean, he's come from a second seed, Memphis team. You know what he did in Houston as well. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking as well. Mm-hmm. So in my opinion, I got the Suns, 7 to 10 seed. They got a solid front court as well. So they're big men, not no slouch over there. So I got the Suns 7-10 seed. That's what I'm gonna go with.
So what does it take to get to the? When I think about the 7 seed, like Minnesota was the 7 seed last year, I think. No, they were the 6.
Golden State was the 7 seed.
So Golden State was the. So what did they win last season? 48, I think. 48. So that sounds like that's what it's going to take, like anywhere between 46 to 48 wins. They won 38 games last year. 36, I'm sorry. They won 36 games last year. 10 more games from Phoenix in the Western Conference.
Ooh, you got to think though, for Dylan Brooks, like before Memphis went crazy, nobody was really expecting Memphis to be like a second seed, third seed inside the West. Nobody really was expecting the Rockets, you know what I'm saying, to be up there that high. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird that what kind of impact he has to, the game of basketball. And personally, I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? He was talking ish to my boy Brian, so I ain't like what he was doing. But, I have to be realistic when it comes to this. He really does, bring a huge impact to whatever team he's on, and that's really on that defensive end. He really brings a lot of energy to the rest of his guys inside the locker room. So, again, man, this Suns team, having Devin Booker be able just to go out there and play basketball for fun. I mean, he averaged 26 last year with KD averaging 29. So, I mean, bro, he go get his shots, bro. It's going to be pretty easy for him, and I feel like he was inside the gym a lot this offseason getting his shot together. So I'm pretty excited to see what he going to do.
I mean, D-Book is he's an elite scorer for sure. I can't get to the lead in the league in scoring because number one, Luka, Shea exists. That's just number one. And then number two.
Giannis.
Oh, Giannis. Also, thank you. Giannis, who I'm starting to believe more and more is going to be my MVP favorite. But yeah, I don't think he doesn't get to the rim enough for me to think that he can lead the league in scoring. Now he does have a really good free throw rate because quiet as it's kept, nobody brings up D-Book when it comes to the grifting.
He knows to foul bait. Yeah, he knows to foul bait.
Man, D-Book foul baits and grifts a lot. But it works. He gets to the free throw line because of it. And he has to do it because he's not getting all the way to the rim. So he's able to generate fouls off jump shots, which is very impressive. Matter of fact, a la Kobe Bryant, dare I say, late Kobe. But yeah, he just doesn't get to the rim enough to get to the 31, 32, 33, and then he's not and
that's like 5 points though. That's like 5 points. I feel like that's not really actually
that's a big
for that
jump.
much. I don't know. I feel like he can get to the real more. You don't think he working on those things in the offseason? I feel like
is a big gap.
No, it's a big gap. I give y'all that. It is a big gap. But I mean 27 to 30, I feel like that's really doable. I don't know about you, right? I don't know about 32, 33. But he could definitely score 30.
Well, I mean,
next year,
Anthony Edwards is he was at 20. He was fourth and fifth in the league in scoring last year. Fourth behind Jokic, Giannis, SGA. And then so then you would have Giannis, SGA for sure average of 30. I think Luka is going to have probably around 30 depending on the LeBron load. So then we'll add Luka there at least 29. And then from there you're going to have Anthony Edwards who's going to be 27-28. Jokic be 27-28. Kevin Durant will be 27. It's not going up or down. It's going to be at 27. And then Jalen Brunson.
Does that happen until he retires? Swiper, is he a 27?
I don't want to get off topic, but maybe
KD gonna be a 25 point per game guy until he doesn't.
Until he hangs him up, you think that's it? Right.
He's not gonna catch Bron's record though. I don't think he'll catch Bron.
He doesn't hunt.
No, because Bron's still setting the record out there. KD can get to number 3. I think KD can get
scoring like that. And then so I said Jalen Brunson, who keep forgetting about him. He's gonna be 27 a game. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns gonna be about 26 a game again. That's a lot of competition. And then even the West, Wemby is going to be 25, 26 again this year. I think he was for the stretch of the season.
But that has nothing to do with his team, though.
I'm trying to go through the scores and where everybody.
They all can average 27. He still got average 30, though. I mean, it doesn't matter what they're averaging.
The question was leading the league, and I'm trying to go through my head.
Oh, he's trying to lead the league. Okay,
who are the ones that are going to be in threat to be able to run? Anthony Davis when he plays
strikes me as that high volume of a guy. And that's not a problem to me. I just don't. I'd be very surprised if Devin Booker averaged 33 for a season.
Does Anthony do 28 this year?
I don't think he's going to be that good either. No,
I don't think
he's going to be that good. That's a lot.
Could he was AD?
Yeah, remember AD was. I mean, he's been 25 for the last few years, but did he get
roll your eyes at
Anthony
Davis?
No. He said what? 29? Is that what he said for AD?
28. I said 28. Is he going to?
AD averaged 28 on that Dallas team.
I see AD in the 26-ish range. Yeah. So
Mars, I'm doing it right now, Ron. What you looking at, Mars?
About 26 for AD. 26.
I'm looking at about 11.5 to 12 rebounds from Anthony Davis this season. And you know what else I'm looking at from Anthony Davis this season? If I'm getting that, because I think Dallas is going to be a top 4 seed, I'm also looking at him being in the league MVP conversation. That's
you know how many people.
Anyone can get on the conversation these days.
But the conversation, that's great. I think AD will also be in the conversation. I think Luka will be in the conversation. I think that Giannis will be in the conversation. But I think like that's Brunson too. I think LeBron, he will finish top 10. If he plays 65 more games, he's gonna finish top 10. Like there's gonna be a lot of really, really good players this year. KD's gonna finish top 10 again this year if he plays 65.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.